Well, hello there. Welcome to the desert. It's Friday. The desert I speak of is the one called the stock market this morning. It's been a pretty dry-ish desert, as deserts are. Welcome to Eva Trades. I'm Josh, and I've traded a little bit this morning, and let me tell you, I'm down right now $30 to start my day. Traded SOXS. And I recorded those. I'll try to release those later on in the trade review. So starting out, let's take a look at this. This is my gap scanner. This is my Hive Day Momentum scanner. These are usually pretty filled up, and now I'm really surprised. Now suddenly we have 3 of them, but all morning we've had 1. And I don't think I've ever seen just 1. So it's been a pretty slow morning. Let's look at all 3 of those and see what those look like. So we'll go over here. DRMA is bouncing. I think the market as a whole, we'll start there. The market as a whole has been bouncing. This is SPY. So we had a bounce. Look at the 5-minute time frame. So we're consolidating a little bit here. And one thing I was noticing here earlier on SPY is we're pulling back on the daily, looking for a higher low. And anything above this level, bulls want to hold this level right here, of course, right around that area. So when you're looking for a higher low on a time frame, like say the daily, sometimes I'll go to a lower time frame, like maybe the hourly, and I'll look for signs that that higher low might be coming sooner rather than later. And one thing I noticed here is we have this, what could be the makings of a falling wedge. It could be the beginning stages of a falling wedge. And oftentimes a falling wedge is what we look at, is one of the things that we look at to mark the temporary bottom on a daily pullback, to look for that higher low. So, you know, that could be telling us, hey, it's coming pretty soon. Watch this. Maybe, you know, I don't know. That's just something I noticed. So it looks like we broke the low of yesterday this morning, but that's pre-market. So, you know, kind of playing around with that level. So that's the market overall, down at yesterday's low, trying to bounce. And so DRMA has been pulling back all morning. I have that one actually on watch. HRTX I have not looked at, but it's got a high float. Yeah, that's not very. So there are only 2 stocks now on the gap scan. Those were it. Okay, so let's go back over here and break these down. We'll take a look at both of these. I'm going to start with the larger time frames. And I really hate that these are the only 2 stocks that I have, but hey, at least I got something to look at. And then after the bell rings and the market opens, there'll probably be some stuff that'll pop up, and I'll call out the stocks that pop up, and we'll take a look at them and maybe trade them. Delete some of these lines here. So right here, we're looking at the hourly time frames and the 15-minute time frames for both of these tickers. This is SOXS, and this over here is DRMA, which is that leading gapper. I see AMPX is also on the gap scan, but it also doesn't look that great. So here we go. So on the hourly time frame, we have about 5 minutes till the market opens. It's an hourly uptrend. Anything above $1.81 on this pullback is a higher low. We've pulled back enough that any kind of a bounce that we start getting here, I'm only looking for a lower high. The most likely scenario is that we form a lower high and we tighten up and then break one way or the other. But bottom line is bulls want to hold $1.81. And look at this SOXS. You could almost say, hey, that looks like a Head and Shoulders. Almost. It's not textbook. It's not pretty, but kind of the psychology is there. You know, you could almost call this a shoulder, kind of a double weird looking shoulder, and then the head, and then we'd be looking for another shoulder, and then the break The break of the neckline right there. Boom. Break its neck. No, don't break its neck. We don't want to break necks. We just want to make some money. I want to make some money here on Friday. Go home a winner. So it does look like SOXS might start to pull back. And if it does, we have a pivot area of 1741, kind of ish stuff right in there. This is the whole area that I'd be looking at for a bounce off of. 1750 is psychological, so you got that going for you too. But right now, the 15-minute uptrend is still intact. You had a higher low, double bottom, still considered a higher low. So we don't have a lower low yet. Let's keep that line down there. I don't know why. Don't know why I got rid of that. That's important. There's also that support there. Okay, so I don't really trade based on the 15-minute and the hourly. I usually look at the 5-minute and the 1-minute time frames because I am more of a speed trader. I like to scalp a lot, but I might not be afforded that option until something else pops up. Okay, so I don't know, really choppy on these smaller time frames. So we'll just watch and see what happens when the bell rings. I don't really have an idea right now as to what I might want to trade, except on the larger time frame, just looking at those. If we hold this double bottom and start to make a move back up and start breaking over this level, I might be interested in trading SOXS again, but I've so far been just not doing so well on it. This morning. Here's a look at my progress. I had some very small red day yesterday. Would like to not have another red day today, but you know, that's sometimes these red days, they clump together. So I wouldn't be surprised if I did have another red day. I updated my 7-day average and I wrote something up here that makes it a little more clearer maybe on what I'm looking for. 6:28 in the morning. 1 point is equal to the daily goal. As long as my average stays above a point per day, then I will complete a phase every month. I have 9 phases to get through. The points I'm talking about are over here. So like yesterday's trade was negative 0.41. My daily goal is $50, so it's basically a percentage is all that is. I'm just using decimals. Okay, but anyways, my progress overall, I'm up almost 1,000. I wanted to get there today, but we shall see. 45 seconds till the market opens. I hope your trading day goes just as well as mine. No, I hope your trading day is better already than what mine was. Coming down, breaking down through that support now on SOXS. So we're losing that 15-minute double bottom. It's a 5-minute double bottom, but see if you do that, it looks like a nice head and shoulders pattern. Except you got this little thing over here. Okay, market's open. Here we go. I think I'll keep an eye on the SPY. I don't have anything to trade here, so I'll just put SPY here so we can watch what the market's doing. So we're getting that hourly consolidation now on SOXS. I'm going to watch for a trade on DRMA here. Could try to get in this early. Let's see if it'll fill. fill my order. So it's not filling. It might be a sign of low liquidity. Ideally, I'd like to see a pullback to the volume weighted average price and get in it there, but this is one that seems to be just wanting to break out. We have a resistance on the 15-minute up at 233. 229 is another resistance. I'm just going to sell it right there just to take my profit. We'll see if we get a dip trade opportunity on this. We have a pivot down at 211. SOXS, I'll buy that again. Another scalp trade on it. Wow. I was not expecting a move like that. So I am green on my day now. Pack W hitting the scan. Well, maybe this one's going to go after all. No, you know what? I'm going to get back out of it. I'll take the loss on that. And I want to buy the dip. Oh, I missed the dip. Tried to get it. I was a little too late. Maybe I'll get another chance at it. Buying the dip on SOXS there too. Off of the EMAs. I'm selling it real quick. There we go. Very nice. So getting a little more momentum today than what I thought we would. Let's see if we get continuation on DRMA here. Oh, we have a new 5-minute candle. I did not see that. Initially, I wouldn't have gotten in twice had I seen that. I'm going to exit. Sit back and watch it for a bit here. Boil. BOIL. I don't know about SOXS. I'm just not sure. I'm not feeling it. I'm up 13.24 on the day. That's not a lot, but it's green at least. So okay, I'll try SOXS now. Resistance at 17.94. Green on the stock. There's a pullback, but I don't trust that too much. I got burned on a couple of those. Oh, but the volume's nice. Looking for the volume weighted average price here on DRMA. Can we break 18? SOXS. Need to break $18. I added on DRMA. Not breaking 18 over there on SOXS. That's too bad. I took myself out of the trade on that one for the loss. Let's see here. I'll move my stop losses up on DRMA. So I bought SOXS after it's bouncing off of the EMA here. We have a resistance up at $18. Nice. Okay, so I'm up 33 bucks on the day. I'm thinking about stopping, seriously. It's been a little tricky for me. I was down 30, so that's a $63 swing back to the upside. And anytime I start my day red, I start out feeling a little shaky, you know, I'm just like not trusting things. But this is looking pretty good. I don't know. Maybe I could trade a little more. I wanted $70, $79 today to get to 1,000, but I don't know. SPY with an equilibrium here. High, low, lower, high, higher, low. Maybe that's a higher low. FRC, isn't that a banking stock? I do believe. Yeah, FRC is hitting the scan. Let's look. FRC. Boy, SOXS looks good for a breakthrough 18. Oh, I should have bought this pullback here. Okay, so we broke 18. See if we hold it. Nice. Just a small scalp trade for me. I probably should have just held on to that. Sell it there. So back to green on that stock yet again. Yeah, I really wish I would have bought this here for the dip off of that. Let's get rid of this line. So what we're looking at here is an equilibrium. It's a 5-minute inside bar. I'm not convinced that it's going to be a bull break. But it's a bullish pattern though. It's a really nice looking bullish pattern. I will make an attempt at it, but we have to hold this. So I'll move my stop loss up to 226. I'm risking $7. If we can't hold that support, then this is going to be a choppy equilibrium, or it's going to fail. Man, SOXS. There we go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is my daily goal. That's where I'm going to stop. I know I could probably make more money, but I'm going to stop right there because that's $53. My daily goal is 50. Pretty impressive day. That basically made about $86 today after being down 33. Was I $33, I think? Or was I down 30? I don't remember now. This is March 24th. And so my profit on the day is 53.38. That's how I was, like, you know. Looks like my program froze up here. So that bullish pattern on DRMA really is playing out. Okay, so 53.38. So I have a green candle. That's nice. Overcome yesterday's high. My low today was, I'll say I was down $30. I think it was 30. So that would be 8. Can't math. Yeah. So my low was 891 and I'm finishing at my high. All right, so that puts the lower wick on the candle to show how far back I pulled on the day. So we can take a look at the charts one more time. I'm afraid to because I might want to trade them. But let's look. Oh, look at that nice breakout if I had held. And we're setting up for a higher low here on SOXS. Pulled right back to $18 and bouncing off of it. Big drop there under DRMA. So maybe it was a good idea I quit. That's a pretty good drop. I might have taken a loss there. Chances are I probably would have tried to scalp this and then it would have came against me and then I would have given back too much. So, all right. Well, it's always nice to hit the daily goal. That's how my Friday is going to end. Oh, look at this. A bear break, bull break. Is that how my Friday is going to end? I don't know. Yeah, that's how my Friday is going to end. I got back out. I'm still up $50.21. That's going to do it for me. Thanks, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. I hope your trading day is going well. Keep on keeping up and have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday morning right back here. Thanks a lot. Bye. Bye.